Welcome back to DS Trucks. In today's video, we're going to be doing maintenance on our 2020 F450. And what we're going to be doing is changing our oil with full synthetic Hot Shot Seekers PAO. This time around, we're going with 10W30. So this is going to be interesting. It's still the PAO, but this is a newer oil formulation that they have. I'm very curious to see how it performs, being a 30 weight, being thinner. I wonder if it will help with our MPG at all. But anyway, let's go ahead and get started. We'll start off by jacking up the truck. Not that I can't fit up under it as it is, but I need to rotate the front tires, so why not jack up the truck and then rotate the front tires. All right, so I got the truck jacked up on 2 jack stands underneath the axle, and the next step is to go ahead and drop the oil and the filter. I'm gonna leave the tires on, but just stay tuned and we'll see how we get this thing going. All right, and here we are underneath the truck. I tried to kind of get this set up so that it'd be quick. So I got my oil sample. Every oil gets sampled. We're coming out of here with 0W40 from Shell Rotilla. So the way that I like to do this, we got our 5/8 inch wrench on our drain plug, and I just take my left hand, put it, put the bolt there and pushing away from my body is lefty loosey. So for the drain plug, which comes first, the plug or the filter? It doesn't really matter. Let me grab one more bucket though, 1 second. All right, we're back. I actually found a 5-gallon bucket to help. So let's go ahead and get this going. Let's start with the drain plug because it's going to be easier to be less messy. Hopefully I don't make a huge mess, but I do have a reputation. So just to crack it loose, we can come in like this. You can add leverage to the wrench like that and just crank it loose, and no stress. And we're not finger tight yet, I don't think. Come in here and the wrench on there, loosen it up, loosen it up. There we go, finger tight. I don't want to get soaked, so I'm reaching above. Got my pan positioned, and I don't want it to be messy. Let's see here. All right, here we go. Keeping pressure forward, and when it's ready, there it is. There we go. Black gold coming out. So that's draining. I got my drain plug right here in the hand. Last thing I'm gonna do is drop it in the pan. So drip it, drip it. Let it drip. There's gonna be a little stain on the ground, no big deal, but I'm gonna set this down with the threads pointed up. Now I'm gonna come up in here, get our oil filter. This I can scoot over, make some room for this guy. Scoot you over a little. A little tight spot here with this floor jack. Maybe I'll tip it. And here we go. This is the messy one. It's the oil filter. Oh, I almost forgot. Before we run out here, I gotta get that sample. So let me grab that. Whoop. Midstream, perfect. Midstream. Shell Rotilla 040. Almost forgot. Nice and messy. All right, got our sample. All right, glad I didn't forget that. All right, time for the filter. Filter drop. Hopefully not dropped. All right. All right, messy, messy. All right. Oh, almost fell. Oh, there we go. There we go. Freaking wind. Ah, the wind blew the freaking oil back at me. Always something. Always something. Anyway, more. The wind. It's so windy and cold today. Anyway, let me go ahead and switch out these gloves. And, dang. All right, guys, so while that's dripping, let's go ahead and zip these tires off. Quick tire rotation side to side. All right, hubcap removal using OEM tool. All right. All right. OEM tool has like a rubber tip. I put a little tape on it to help, but nonetheless, got it off. All right, tire removal, lug nuts. All right, one wheel off, coming back around with the other wheel. All right, coming around with this other tire on the other side. Keep in mind, we can only rotate side to side. See if I can get this thing on here. It's heavy. Okay. If I can grab this thing. Got a bar. Let's see here. Pretty smooth. Scoot it up. That's how we do it on DS trucks. All right, we'll hand start all these and grab our gun. All right, all hand started. Let's go ahead and hit them. All right. Switch it up with a lock. Okay, better luck. All right, the other side's done, tight, and I just got to put on the cap. And that's it, and that's that. All right, now to feel or not to feel, that is the question. Ford Boss says it's not necessary. POWERSTROKE Tech Talk, I've seen him do it. Me, I've always done it, so I'm going to continue to do it. Is it necessary? Not at all. Not at all necessary, but force of habit for me. Keep in mind, first thing that goes into your engine is oil from the center. So I'm essentially bypassing filtration, but this is brand new oil. So unless there was a way for me to put oil directly past the bypass valve, then it's unfiltered oil. Now for me, coming out of a brand new jug, not a problem. But if you had like shop oil with a lot of like floor dry everywhere, you got floor dry on everything, you're spreading grit, then maybe it's better just to put it on empty. But for me, this situation, just pouring it in the filter. Now it does make the filter harder to handle, easier to drop. It does do that. Like you could slip, I mean it's heavy now, it's slippery. It could slip right out of your hands, fall on the ground, potential contamination. So pre-filling your filter opens the door. I'm losing my balance. Pre-filling your filter does open the door for contamination, being that, hey, you could drop it like I did last time. It's heavy, trying to spin it on. Oh. Trying to spin on the filter, it fell down. Now, cleaning up all up in there, around that area, I cleaned off the truck and I sprayed that down beforehand, so hopefully that's okay. So I'm going to get this staged here. Swing up under the truck. Creeping in there. Creeping up there. Let's try not to drop it again. Got it. Put a little oil on the ring too. I've always done it. I don't know if you should or shouldn't, but I've always done it. Put it on hand tight. Nice and tight with by hand. Then turn it with a wrench. How much to turn it? Give it a quick pull with a strap. That's it. And that's that. Drain plug. I'm gonna go ahead and clean this drain plug off because it got some wind, blew some leaf material here. So I'm gonna clean this off and reinstall in the truck. All right, got my drain plug here. Got some brake clean. Give it a quick spritz. Blow it off. Dry it off. If it's not windy enough. And go ahead and reinstall the plug. All right, plug in. Let's tighten it up. I'm gonna have to change clothes, start the laundry. All right, now how tight do I want to make this? Let's see. I just got it tight. I'm gonna go ahead and give it a crank, and that's it. It's tight. This here, oil sample closed and tight. So spray it off with some brake clean while I'm here. And oil filter. Give it a preliminary. My straw on it. All right, clean that up. Probably will give it a quick wipe off too, but anyway, let's go ahead and top off this oil up top. Whew. Fast forwarding to the top of the truck. All right, brand new 10W30 PAO going in. So we already started this quart up, using up or filling up the oil, or this jug, 4 quarts. Go ahead and finish it off. The jug to the side so it don't gulp. All right, in there. All right. See how this Hot Shot Secrets does. There's one. Let's get the next one ready. All right, guys. So I've added 12 quarts to the truck. It typically will take 13 quarts, but I'm actually going to start it up before I add the last quart. Now, that being said, before I even get in there to start it up, before I go into that step, I am going to drain the water separator. So here we are under the truck. Now the fuel filter I did last time. Hopefully this won't be too messy because it's so windy out. But oh, it is messy. Jump back. Looks to be pretty good and clean. It is messy though. Let me scoop this thing up a little. Oh man. All right, it's coming out pretty clean. It's no water in it from what I can see. We'll get a clear jar and stuff and all that. I have a clear jar literally. I should have just got it instead of doing it like this and having it being messy. But nonetheless, got done. Just a quick pull, just a quick sample. Make sure things are looking good. Hey, this stuff's so expensive right now, I don't even need to drain any more than that. So I'm gonna move that so I don't forget. closed up, I'll go ahead and lower the truck down and then start it up. All right, let's start it up and see how she sounds. We got 12 quarts in there now. Engine sounds good. Let's go ahead and check it for leaks. Oil filter looks good. No sign of any leaks. Engine sounds good, letting it run, letting it build up pressure and everything and fill up the voids. Let me put this away. While we have the tire locks, I'll put those away. That's long enough, though. That's a long enough run for me to have a good amount of oil pressure built up. Now I can check the oil and top it off. All right, so I just pulled the stick and checked it, and I know I need at least a quart. I mean, there's nothing really on the stick at 12 quarts, so at least a quart. This Hot Shot jug does not measure quarts, so Hot Shots, if you're watching this video, if it is at all possible, give us a quart mark on our jugs. Be nice. But anyway, let's go ahead and see if we don't miss. There you go. Roughly a quart. How do you know? I don't know. Kind of guess. Chugging. Spoon it. What movie was that where you drink beer out of the shoe and spin the bottle like so it doesn't chug? Okay. Some oil. How did that move? I don't want this to fall. It's so windy out. Oh, got to our stick. We're on the stick. Now, what's interesting is it's supposed to take 13 quarts, but it usually takes like 14 quarts to be full on the stick. I don't know if that's too full or not, but we'll go ahead and make it full on the stick because it just burns a little bit of oil. So, got us to the bottom of the operating range there. All right. Just under a quart low right now. Get it started. And we'll turn it. All right, whoa. That's probably it. That's probably it. Okay. Let's see what we got. Oh yeah, that's pretty close, guys. I mean, we are right there. Right in the hash marks. Let's roll with that. You know, let's roll with that. That looks good. Like I said, it's over that's over 13 quarts. That's closer to 14 quarts, probably just under. So we're good. Don't get no better. Cap on, check. Dipstick in, check. We're ready to roll. All right, let's take it for a spin and see how it drives with this new oil. All right, driving along here, everything seems to be about the same so far. No real differences from what just came out. I mean, power seems the same, engine sounds the same. Of course, though, the windows are up. I mean, maybe if I rolled them down. But yeah, I mean, no serious sign of any differences. Feels the same. Same smoothness. And we're coming from 0-40 to 1030. So I'll probably have to go ahead and do some MPG tests to see if this 1030 PAO is going to be more efficient or any way. And I mean, the only way to really know is to test them back to back on the same day, and even still there's variables. But I mean, we'll see. I mean, it seems nice. I mean, nothing really bad to say, but yeah, drives good, seems good. I guess we'll see kind of how it plays out. But anyway, guys, this is DS Trucks. My name is Sean. See you guys in the next one. Hope you enjoyed me doing this maintenance. Anyway, see you next time. Over and out.